Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Anne, and if you enjoy videos like this, do consider subscribing, guys. So let's dive straight into the topic. Influencers are selling you junk. They are selling and promoting makeup, palettes, products, clothes every other day. Like, it's endless, they're pumping it out, they're selling it out. And are these products, are they worth it? Do you need 5 foundation shades? Do you need a zillion palettes? Do you need every of the stuff? And this is a conversation I have with my friends, my colleagues at work. They're constantly telling me that, and I've got a closet full of Fashion Nova, Misguided, and at the end of the day, when we're going out, there's nothing to wear. And there's this normality. Like, influencers have made it the norm that you're supposed to go shopping every day. It's very quick, it's very easy. When you log into Instagram, they show you hats and hats and hats and hats, and you can kind of like link to the product straight away. You just click on the product straight away and you're purchasing this brand new item that you don't need. And the thing is this, right? I used to love a lot of influencers. I still love them. I still watch them. I still follow them. I used to love them like couple of years back, 3 years back, whereby it was more about creating value, teaching you how to blend an eyeshadow, teaching you how to use makeup reviews. I don't kind of trust the reviews anymore, but it was more about teaching you stuff, making you laugh, entertaining, something you watch them just to learn or to have fun or whatever. But now it's about pushing products, and most of the products, in my opinion, they are junk. If you're not a makeup artist, you don't need about 20 foundation of different consistency or different whatever. Like, you don't need all these products. And I watched one YouTuber. I used to follow her way back in the past, whereby she was showing a tour of her house, and she went to the vanity room, and she had over 1,000 lipstick. Nobody, she's not a makeup artist, a professional makeup artist. It's cool if she wants to spend her money on about 1,000 lipstick or whatever, but for a normal person that is working 9 to 5, do you really need it? Can you afford it in the long run? And the thing is this, I'm making this video because obviously you can do whatever you want with your money, but a lot of younger people are seeing it as it's normal to buy the latest foundation, the latest palette, the latest brushy, the latest outfit. It's now normal. Like, the level at which we consume products is alarming. And the thing is this, a lot of people do get into debt. I was speaking to a friend, and she said that she would happily go into debt to finance a skincare because it is above what our current disposable income allows, and she will finance it. And I was saying that people finance cars, mortgages. I've never heard of anybody financing a skincare line. And the thing is this, I had been a victim of this. I had spent thousands of pounds, thousands of dollars, thousands of euros on getting the look. You want to get the look, you want to be current, trendy and everything, and you don't spend this money at once. Obviously, like, if you're working 9 to 5, you're a regular person, you don't spend £1,000 or $1,000 at once on hair products, makeup product, clothes, or whatever. It comes out gradually. You probably spend $100 or pounds on an outfit you don't need. Then you probably spend it on a wig, you spend it on something else, and the thing doesn't have a long shelf life, because you cannot get the look, because the look is always changing, right? The look is changing every other week, right? And you have to kind of keep up getting the look. And I feel like a lot of people say well, they're not forcing you to buy it. Like, buying it out of your own free will, voluntary free will. But the thing is this, we have come to trust influencers, right? And when they say, oh, I love this product, you want to buy it because they love it. But do they really love this product? How long have they had the opportunity to try the product out? If a foundation or a palette or whatever, or a lipstick came up last week, is a week enough for a review? Like a genuine review, is a week enough for an influencer to say, oh, I love it, you should get it, it's the best, it's life changing? Is a week enough? But I understand that they get these PR packages like a month or a week, 2 weeks before before it comes into the store. But I don't think it's enough for them to say, oh, I love this foundation, oh, I love this product, I love, like, every day they are loving new products, and like I say, it's your money. You can do whatever you want to do, but you can get into debt very easily. You're not thinking about, oh, do I need this $100 foundation? You're not thinking about it. But at the end of 3 months, 6 months, a year, you've probably spent $4,000 or £4,000 over something you probably wouldn't use as often, over something that by next week it's no longer trendy. Like, it's so 2000. You don't need this product anymore. So do you really need to buy every single thing they're selling? And like I say, we have so much trust. We kind of like, we think, oh, these influencers, they are relatable, they are like the average guy or average girl. No, they're not the average guy, they're not the average girl. They get most of this stuff for free, guys. They get paid to shove it in our faces. And I think they do have a bit of responsibility, because I feel whatever you promote on your platform, you're kind of responsible for it, in a way, especially when you look at the demographics of your followers. If most of your followers are kind of like in their early 20s, 1920s, and then the workforce, I don't know about teenagers. I don't know if teenagers can afford to get a loan or afford to constantly buy this. But I think influencers, they're selling junk. Like, the products are, they probably do what they say they do, but it's too much. It's too much. You're constantly being marketed this product every second you're on Instagram and every second you're online. And I think the average person spend about 10 hours on social media, and you're constantly seeing these things. So are you buying them voluntarily, or you have been kind of like pressured, like if you don't buy it you're missing out kind of stuff? I don't see a YouTuber or an influencer that is selling. I don't see them as a regular person anymore. They're getting this stuff for free, they're being paid to promote it. I see them as a marketing company. I see them as a business, nothing more. When the time of learning on YouTube or people being creative, I think we're way past that. We're just coming online and we're being persuaded to buy stuff constantly. It's never ending. And I wouldn't sit here and say influencers are the bad guys. No, it is their bread and butter to sell products, to convince you to buy product. That's their business model. But I feel like a lot of people should see that you should see it as a business. Like, they're not your friends. You should see it as a business and everything. And I would say something, shopping is not going to go anywhere, no matter how much we try, how much we try to recycle, how much we try to be sustainable. Even people that practice and preach sustainability shopping, they still shop. They go thrift shopping, they go to sustainable website or whatever. These people still shop. Shopping is not going to go anywhere. But I think that the idea of splurging every other week equals debt. You're going to get into debt. You should, what I feel is that people should think, you should buy things intentionally. Like, do I really need this? do I really need this palette? Oh, I probably have like a dozen palettes in my wardrobe that I'm not using. Maybe you should revisit your old stuff and kind of love them again and cherish them again. I buying the latest Fashion Nova, the latest Misguided every other week probably doesn't, like, people have wardrobes full of clothes, not necessarily Fashion Nova, like anywhere you have wardrobes full of clothes, but you can't even pick an outfit out. Why is that so do you really need the latest stuff? Do you really need it? You probably have the same stuff, the same design sitting in your wardrobe. Like, we're now trying to live this celebrity lifestyle whereby we don't want to repeat clothes, we don't want to repeat stuff. It's just like, at the end of the day, you're gonna be an hoarder, you're gonna have junks, you're gonna get into debt. And I feel like influencers, even though they put ads in all their, some of them put ads in on Instagram, whatever, or they say this video is sponsored or whatever, I still feel like they do have a tiny bit of responsibility, accountable. Like, how many products are you going to put in our face a day? How many stuff are we going to be persuaded to buy in a day? Like I said, I've been a victim. I used to spend so much money on, you know, wigs, stuff that in 2 months time you need to get the latest one. And I've stopped that. Like, I haven't completely stopped shopping, obviously, but I think you should make your decisions more intentional. You should think about the long-term use, the long-term value you're going to get in a piece of product. If it's an outfit, a shoe, whatever, foundation, whatever it is. And a lot of companies are getting more savvy now. They kind of like get this bunch of influencers to release this product at once, so it becomes a trend. Like, these companies are making the trends for us, you know. Do buy what you're gonna love. No, you cannot get the look. The look is constantly changing, guys. You can't get a look. Anyway, you're gonna have a house full of stuff you don't use, you don't love, and it's not good for the environment. That's all I'll say. If you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button, give it a like, and I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I read everything, I reply everything, and feel free to share this video on WhatsApp, on Facebook, with your family and friend. Share, let them, you know, join the community if you like videos like this. So alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye guys.